Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What I believe has happened in Middle East right now, it was a well-conceived a plan by the Western Bloc. Of course, America has been working on it, Israel has been working on it, and they have not been working on it for a few days or a few weeks or for a few months, but they have been working on it for years, for many decades. And now we see the result. USA had very successfully brought a very strong hold of alliance in Middle East, led by the Saudis, and it started more than 2 decades ago, and they had some very serious attempt of weakening the Syrians, the Bashar al-Assad regime, so to say, and well, there have been complaints of the native Syrians against Bashar al-Assad, Bashar al-Assad regime, Bashar al-Assad rule, Bashar al-Assad governments, and things were very seriously dented. It were the Russians who supported Bashar al-Assad, who supported them in Damascus, and who brought a refuge to them, brought a respite to them. Turkey, on the other hand, has also been working against Syria. In fact, they don't claim that they work against Syria or they work against Bashar al Assad or they work against the sovereignty of Syria. They have got their enemies, Kurds inside Syria, who have got few territorial claims against Turkey. So they very often take their military expeditions against those Kurds uh, inside Syria, and it has become a very common practice for Turkish army to go inside Syrian territory and take action against those Kurds. Well, Turkish Air Force has been very much active in the region, and they have spotted their rebels and taken military action against them. Well, the pursuit of the Turkish also falls on that of the Western Bloc, and we don't see them working for anything that goes against the Western Bloc even right now. But the things are on a dramatic change in Middle East. The things were very much severely damaged in Gaza. There was a bit of respite in Lebanon when there was a ceasefire treaty between Hezbollah and Israel. But what to say of such a situation when we got a full-fledged war in Syria? The things are on a very bad turn. Most of the nations don't really respond anything more than giving a statement, and that's what we've seen with the Saudi-led alliance. They have just passed a meaningless statement, and in fact, I call them the beneficiaries along with the Israelis, because if Bashar al-Assad has fallen, this brings them to a point of jubilation back in Riyadh and in many of the other capitals. Talk about UAE capital, talk about some of the other capitals in the Middle East. So the things are so broken inside uh, Syria that we certainly find terrible situation for the Arabs. We find terrible situation for the Muslims. In the meantime, the Zionists, the Jews, the Zionist Israelis have taken the full advantage of the situation. They have advanced over the Golan Heights, which were already under their illegal occupation, and they have destroyed many of the military installations in and around Damascus. They've destroyed army installations, they've destroyed Air Force installations, they've destroyed the ammunition factories, and they seem to have taken the control in southwestern part of Syria. And Hezbollah has very rightly remarked that they are within the vicinity of Damascus, and if they wish to invade it, they can. I don't exactly know would they ever go and invade Damascus, because The rebels can do it for them. That's all for the day.